To always practice love, devotion, and surrender is the alchemy of the spiritual path. How does one practice love? You may ask. How can one love God if one has never experienced God? And how can one experience God if one does not love Him? It seems like an unsolvable conundrum. Well, you have to begin somewhere and know that you cannot grasp God to begin with. God reveals Himself to you out of His own free will and grace when you are ready to meet Him. So, since you cannot start with an experience of God, then start with love. Feel love as often and as strongly as you can without straining yourself and without creating a mood. It should not be superficial, it should be the real love of the heart. We want to turn the heart on fire. We do not want daydreamers. Everybody knows what love is. They may know sublime love or merely base love. It doesn't matter. Begin with the love you know. Most people know love for their partners and children. A quiet meditation on love. Do this meditation sitting in a comfortable position. Recall who or what brings forth the strongest feeling of love in you, the object of your deepest love. Feel love as strongly as possible. Hold on to that love, yet remove the object of your love from your awareness. Sit with the love. Feel the love stronger and stronger and let it burn in your heart if possible. At least feel it concentrate in the center of your chest as a living sensation. Once you have mastered this to a certain degree, you can project the love towards God. God will eventually respond and fill you with bliss. An active meditation on love. Do this once you have mastered the quiet version to some degree. Do it during the daily chores in various situations. Feel love and direct it to whatever you are doing, imagining it to be a manifestation of God. Feel as you would feel your beloved would love you back, that God is loving you back. Hold that mutual love as one love. Hold that for as long as possible and as often as possible throughout the day. A meditation when challenged. Do this when someone attacks or harasses you or is negative towards you. Observe your spontaneous negative reaction, usually to a fight. Distance yourself from it so you observe it from the outside and are not caught up in it. Do not try to change that reaction. That would only be suppressing it. Instead, try to channel the energy in that reaction into a feeling of loving forgiveness. Once you master it, it will become a habit and their negativity will be unable to harm you. Upon even greater mastery, you will be able to love God in even that negative energy projected against you, or at least in the person projecting it. And of course, you should practice the presence of God as described earlier. As you master these 3 meditations on love, you will find that devotion and surrender also grow in you. This is most beneficial. Develop devotion. Surrender is, of course, not a feeling like love and devotion. It is hard to describe. but involves a letting go of the ego and personality and giving the sense of self and will over to God, it the self. This only fully happens in a state of supreme bliss, but there are small steps before that should be nurtured. To develop devotion, you can practice prayer, which is discussed elsewhere, talking to God mentally from your heart, singing devotional chants and songs and the like. But best of all, project the love you have developed with the above meditation and practices towards God.